The current score of the SMU Mustangs Penn State Nittany Lions game is 38-3 in favor of Penn State. Now, if this goes out to the College Football Playoff Committee, you could have you could have scheduled a better matchup than this. SMU, they lost in the ACC championship to Clemson. What qualified them of making the playoff? Playing a good enough game against Clemson, and then all of a sudden Penn State. Now Penn State, they have been up in the their defense has been up and down all season. They lost to Ohio State, which is playing later on tonight. But SMU really, you could have had a better team in the college football playoff. Little old me, everybody was expecting a closer game, but I had said there might be one game that will end in a blowout, and no surprise, this is the game. College Football Playoff Committee, you have got to do a better job at strategizing and analyzing strength of schedule, strength of record, quality wins. You have got to do all of that because you gave us a bad matchup, SMU and Penn State. That was a bad matchup. On paper, it was a bad matchup. And on the field, it was a bad matchup. I mean, Penn State, excuse me, SMU in the first half only had 135 yards total. And we are currently in the fourth quarter. And as far as total yards, throughout the entirety of this game, SMU only has 245 total yards. Penn State, Penn State's offense hasn't done much of anything, but those three picks in the first half, that is where this blowout comes in at. If it wasn't for those three picks, this game would be a much closer game, but it would still be in favor of Penn State. So, SMU, you had a good season. You can go on back down to warm weather Texas. Penn State, you are moving on. I don't know who Penn State is playing right now, but they are moving on to the next round.